Before we talk about money, I'd like to tell you a little about myself and why I decided to start Habundance. Kasi baka mamaya nag-wonder sila kung bakit, may invite galing kay Dominic Haban or kay Doms because I'm known for that name. Baka mamaya isang business presentation ito, right? Or isang pag-aalok na naman ng opportunity. Because that's what I am in the past. But this time, I am changing the narrative. And I'm inviting you to hear my story. Just listen. And then we will have a conversation later on. So, again, I told you earlier, my name is Dominic Haban. I'm called as Doms. I'm currently in Cavite. I was born in Ilocos. And for the past 19 years, I've been working in the corporate world. Today, I work as a Six Sigma consultant in the healthcare industry. I enjoy what I do, and I'm grateful because my career has given me opportunities that many people dream of. Gustong-gusto ko yung trabaho kasi ang dami kong natutulungan. At natutulungan ko yung business para mas lalo pa silang maging lumago, right? Over the years, I've been blessed with a stable job and good income. Like many people, I believe that earning more money would eventually solve my financial problems. But life taught me something different. I've always loved reading self-help and personal finance books. Laman ako ng bookstore, National Bookstore, just to search what's the newest self-help books or books ng finance na meron. And then I buy and read those. I have few collections. I have authors like Robert Kiyosaki, if you're familiar with him. He's the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And then you have Chinky Tan, of course. Who doesn't know Chinky Tan, right? If you're familiar with money tips, money talks, he's everywhere. In social media, he has a strong presence, right? And many others. They inspired me to think differently about money, success, and personal growth. I learned a lot of things. I learned about budgeting, saving, investing, building my assets slowly, and many of those lessons genuinely helped me. I was able to support my family, buy the things we needed, build a comfortable life. From the outside, everything looked okay. But there was one problem. And that is, knowing what to do is very different from consistently doing it. Ang iyong kaalaman ay naiiba sa iyong kinagawian or kaugalian. Somewhere along the way, I developed unhealthy financial habits. I overspent. I am living beyond my means. Gastos dito, gastos doon. I made emotional financial decisions. So I relieve stress through shopping, another add to cart. So those are my habits. I struggled with gambling. I had gambling addiction. And for those people, I know for sure that you can relate to that story. that you were given an opportunity in some online platform to win some money. And eventually, because you're winning, you are used to winning, right? So the more that you win, the more that you invest your money more. So taya ka ng taya. Hanggang sa hindi mo namamalayan kung ano man yung napanalo mo, whatever luck or fortune was given to you, unti-unting nauubos. And that reflects my story. I experienced financial scams. And despite having a good income, I reached a point where I had very little savings and accumulated significant debt. That was one of the hardest realities I'd ever had to face. Not because I didn't know better, but because I realized that knowledge alone doesn't change our lives. Our daily habits do. Yung mga araw-araw nating ginagawa ang siyang makapagpapabago sa buhay natin. There was a time when I felt ashamed. Sobrang hiyang-hiya ako. I'm ashamed to look at my bank account. I'm ashamed to calculate my debt. I'm ashamed to admit that I wasn't managing my finances as well as I thought. And maybe some of you know exactly what that feels like. Maybe you've experienced something similar. Maybe your story is different than mine. But you've felt the same fear. Pare-parehas tayo na naranasang takot. The same anxiety. The same feeling of wanting to avoid looking at your finances because you're afraid of what you'll discover. And if that's you, please know this. You are not alone. Today, I am still work in progress. I am still rebuilding. I'm still paying off my debts. I'm still learning in the process. I'm still correcting habits. I'm still becoming the person I want to be. And honestly, I'm okay saying that. Because rebuilding isn't something to be ashamed of. Hindi ka dapat mahiyang magbago. It is something to be proud of. Dapat ipagbunyi mo ito. Right? Because every payment, every better decision, every habit we improve is proof that we're moving forward. Just to share with you, I had the biggest realization to date. This year, I'm turning 40. Yes, big 4-0 this November. And instead of seeing that as a deadline, I chose to see it as a new beginning. So I've decided that I want the next chapter of my life to be different from the last one. Not just financially, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all aspects of life. I want to build a life of purpose. A life where I can help others avoid some of the mistakes I've made. And encourage those who are rebuilding just like me. That's why I started Habundance. Not because I've already figured everything out. I'm no expert. I'm not a financial guru here. I'm not here to give you a lecture. But because I believe that we can learn, grow, and rebuild together. If there's one thing I hope you remember from my story, it's this. Your mistakes may explain your current situation, but they don't have to define your future. Lahat ng pagkakamaling nagawa mo ay maaaring magsabi kung ano yung current situation mo ngayon, kung ano ang nararanasan mo ngayon. Ipinapakita lang yung nararanasan mo ngayon. Pero kailanman, hindi ito ang magdidikta ng iyong kapalaran. Every day gives us another opportunity to choose a better habit. Another opportunity to make a wiser decision. Another opportunity to write a better chapter. And that's exactly what we're doing to do together. So, since we have 3,000 live audience there, I would like to hear from you after hearing my story. You don't need to share anything personal if you're not comfortable. But if you are willing, if you can answer these 3 questions, right? The first one is, have you ever experienced a time when you knew you should do what you should do financially? So I'll translate that in Tagalog. Naranasan mo na bang alam mo ang tama mong gawin sa iyong pera, pero nahihirapan ka pa rin gawin ito? So if you can, comment yes, no, just to make this session more interactive. I would love to hear from you guys. Great, Ariel. Thank you. And we acknowledge that, right? Thank you, Ate Mai. Yes, that is so true. We acknowledge that kind of feeling. Now, on question number 2, what financial habit are you currently trying to improve? Anong financial habit yung gusto mong baguhin o pagbutihin ngayon? Ang dami nating financial habits, right? Or ng mga nakagawian, nakaugalian. Like mag-save ng money, magtipid, mag-budget. So, in your journey right now, if you have to measure or look back or even look at your current state, what financial habit are you trying to improve? Anything? Proper budgeting. All right? Eventually, we will go there. Because even myself, I have been reading a lot of finance books about budgeting. There are different approaches to it. But we need a simpler version of it, right? Something that can easily be understood. And something that will definitely shift our mindset towards budgeting. Because sometimes budgeting has a different connotation, right? Right? You have to be tight with your money. So, in abundance, we'll try our best to, change and have a shift of mindset on that perspective about budgeting. Choosing the right investment, all right? So, if your financial journey right now is you are in a position where you have money to save, may pera ka na, naghahanap ka lang ng right investment tool para mapalago yung pera mo, right? For your future. Then choosing the right investment is something that we need to understand. Ano nga ba yung mga instrumento? Is it, ang dami kasing naglipa na ngayon, like cryptocurrency, trading, stocks, the classical stocks, or even mutual funds, ang dami. But because we have a lot of options, and at the same time, they're too technical to understand. That's what we're gonna bring in here in this community, to understand that further. All right, and then I have my friend Mira here. Hi, Mira. Delayed gratification. Wow. So that's a habit that you have to change or that you have to be good at. Delayed gratification. I think we can discuss that on a deeper level, right? Because delayed gratification is something that ourselves has to think about, right? Whether it is the right time to do or not, right? Or are we on the right mindset about it? So there are, succeeding episodes wherein we can also discuss delayed gratification as well. Wow! Thank you so much for those inputs. Now on my third question, if today could be the start of new financial chapter, what would you want the chapter to look like? Kung ngayon ang simula ng bagong kabanata ng financial journey mo, ano ang gusto mong maging kwento nito? What is your exact story or narrative? If you can, write your comments, maybe a one word, one sentence, I encourage you to put in your comments around this, because this is a very strong testament that the universe listens to you right now. And later on, you can go back to that statement. And somehow, if you manifest it, then that will be your future self. So if you can, if you can write your comments, what story would you like to have in this new financial chapter that you're leading to? Ako siguro, my story would be a story of hope, a story of persistence, and a story of never giving up. And sometimes, those kinds of stories are the ones that other people need to hear. Okay, so if only I am debt-free now, I would still start to invest. Okay, so there are actually different schools of thought. Ang daming pananaw tungkol sa utang at pag-i-invest, right? Can you do it the same time? Or can you do it afterwards? So yan, that could also be one of our topics in the future. But yeah, definitely, if that's what you wanted to really be the narrative of your story, that is, definitely what the universe will give you. Pay all my debts, so debt-free, similar to Ate Mai, right? I will tell you one thing. Your financial chapter is not just all about money. Hindi lang puro utang or saving. It should also be about yourself. So it's going to be a transformation. Yes, I agree with you, my friend Ariel. That is the story of pagbangon, right? That's the story of really transformational change. So yeah, I hope we all have, those. I'm hopeful that those stories will definitely be our narrative at saksi ang universe, saksi si God, na yan talaga yung magiging kapalaran natin in the future. So, definitely, I manifest everything that you just mentioned. So, thank you for allowing me to share my story. And the reason I shared it isn't because I wanted the focus of this discussion to be on me. No, that's not my intent. It's because I believe many of us experience the same emotions when it comes to money. There's always that emotion of fear. May takot tayo. There's always that emotion of stress. There's always that emotion of anxiety. Pagkabalisa, hindi tayo nakakatulog. And those emotions often affect our decisions more than we realize. So, in the next chapter, let's talk about something many people experience but rarely discuss. And this is a big word, but this is definitely needs to be discussed, and that is financial anxiety. All right, let me just go back to the comments. I agree that it's all about attitude, how we perceive things. No, that's right, Ate Mai. Mindset really plays a big role in how we can change or transform our lives. So, in Abundance community, we will definitely be together to have that mindset shift, right, towards transformation and better lives. So again, thank you for staying. I only see 2,000 subscribers now, but thank you for staying here in the channel. We still have a lot of things to discuss as we go along. And again, if you can share the link or encourage a friend to join our conversation, then please do so. So just share the link of our discussion. And I hope that everyone also who's replaying this video also, is learning also from what the things that we've already covered so far.